Hey everybody.
That Bird Finds here.
I'm Mary Beth.
I'm Nikki.
And this is an impromptu
We don't know.
crafting video.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
This has really been a little chaotic this afternoon, but we're here. We're here and we have pizza and we have a sewing machine and let's see if I can show you that sewing machine camera. I don't know if I can. Oh, wait. I think that's it. See. Oh, look. There you go. This will be the view of our project. As you can see, we have some excitement in store for everyone. There is a little devil doll and a paper plate and a sewing machine and a clamp, like a carpentry clamp. I don't know why. But
this is probably going to be a disaster.
Yeah, we, meaning Mary Beth, probably bit off a little more than she could chew with the time allotted. And also the pizza guy, apparently there's 80 deliveries.
Yeah, the pizza guy was like an hour late.
Yeah.
So now we have pizza.
So we have pizza. We were supposed to eat the pizza before this, and it's all overlapping, so you get to watch us eat and sew. And Laura's not here. Laura is visiting her kids in Lexington for Thanksgiving. So she's on her way up there, and I'm just kind of filling in as just kind of like an assist here.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we are hanging out. So we've got Eclectic Deb. Hello. Hello, Catherine Young and Nettie and dear Angela.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Karen Radford. This is their busiest night for pizza. I believe that.
I believe it, too.
Yeah, he said it was crazy. He said there were 80 deliveries currently pending. 80.
That's crazy.
I mean, does he by himself, the one man, do that? Or
I don't know.
how many drivers do they have?
Yeah, I don't know.
And Carrie's here for the disaster.
No, I need your help.
No, that's what. No, I knew that, Carrie. That's why I suggested this idea, because I knew that you all would eat it up.
So here's the devil. You can see her on the bottom left.
The devil's in the details.
The devil is in the details. So she's missing an arm and she's missing a tail.
Mm-hmm.
So
We're gonna do surgery.
I don't know.
We're gonna do surgery and eat pizza.
It can't be worse than she is already because she's just got a wire sticking out of her body.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, you would normally not want to, retouch the authentic condition of something vintage.
Brenda Bat's already got her round robin. Nice.
Very
Sending
nice.
it on to the next person.
But in this case, it's basically unsellable and unusable in its condition.
Well,
It's missing an arm and a tail. So, I mean, if you don't do something, then you might as well just throw it away.
I have some ideas, but I'm all for you guys giving me some tips.
Karen says, I wish I could send you my sewing box. And, yeah, Karen, we, right before we started, Mary Beth was frantically YouTubing how to thread her sewing machine.
I've done it before. I knew how to use it, but I hadn't used it in so long I forgot how to thread it. And I forgot how to wind the bobbin. And
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it's apparently the most complicated technical process
yeah.
that has ever been developed.
But I think I got it.
I mean, you need a degree in like rocket science, nuclear engineering or something, because I mean, I was listening to these women on these videos explain how to do all these steps. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, it's like you're wiring a bomb or something.
It really is.
So anyway, yeah, Karen, we could have used your sewing box or your help.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carrie says we don't want her help.
Who?
Carrie.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we would like your help, but she says that we shouldn't want it. Yes. She is drinking Mountain Dew.
It's the holidays.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
It's Thanksgiving. It's traditional.
Okay, so I'm going to look up what this thing is supposed to look like so that we have like a something to go by. So let me bring up the screen. Screen. There it is. Okay. So it is called a holiday fair vintage devil. So I don't care. So here's what she is, and her tail is, it's hard to tell.
I can see it. It's like kind of a stick with a fluff on the end.
Yeah, but some people have like used a chenille stem to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that that's how it's supposed to be originally. It's hard to see its tail. Let's see if we can find some other pictures. Yeah. So,
I mean, that just looks like a kind of a shit show. So basically, whatever we do is probably going to be as good as that.
so I think the tail is the part that I'm worried the most about. Because okay, like for example, if you're sewing a pillowcase, if you're sewing a pillowcase, you do it inside out and you sew around the edges and then you flip it and so the seams can't show. Well, the tail is so skinny and so long that that's impossible. You can't do it inside out
I see.
and then fix and then undo it.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you guys tell me if you think that this is wrong. But what I was thinking is just sewing a really thin strip with my sewing machine and then cutting as close to the seam as possible.
Seems valid.
Seems valid.
Seems valid.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, I think that, first of all, we have a super sticker from Phil.
Phil!
Phil!
That's so nice.
Thank you, Phil.
Thanks.
It is a pear character doing a shaka sign with his hand saying cool.
Thanks so much, Phil.
Did we mention that Leanne Doolin got her round robin? That's great. Is that like the first round robin of the list?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just sent out the first ones
Hooray.
just recently.
I guess that means it's working.
It's working.
We did something right.
So I thought about glue too, Catherine, and I've got my sewing machine, so I don't know. We'll just see how it goes.
Here we go. Here's a tip.
Usually sew a thin tube and then turn it inside out with a safety pin. Interesting. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that, Colleen.
Yeah, I know I'm not.
Hey, Heather.
Hi, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Heather.
Jenny Penny just became a member.
Operating procedure. I know. What
Jenny Penny.
do we push for that?
You push the flock button.
Here we go.
Thanks, Jenny Penny.
Yay. Is my mom on here?
Is she?
She sent me a text message, and I don't know if she's referring to something else or referring to this. But, KB, if you're out there.
Oh, I don't have the tail.
No, we don't have the tail.
The tail that I showed was what I found on Google. I don't have the tail. It's just a wire right now.
Yeah. We have fabric. And we have a sewing machine, and we have thread.
Angela, your favorite bird is
What?
Where's in
my
Lexington.
Excuse me? What am I? What is she?
I don't know.
That's fine. That's fine, Angela.
So let's see what happens when we do our overhead view. So it's just that. Do you want you to be in the corner?
Myself?
Yeah.
Sure, I can be in the corner.
Let's see if I can figure that out. So we have to add a
Thanks,
camera.
Heather.
So there we are. So yeah, I can make this little and I can like put you here or
Sure.
something.
Wherever you think I should be.
Yeah. Let's put you here.
Okay.
And then let's make it a circle instead of a square. And then that way you could get your little head there in that circle
Oh,
when we're doing the craft.
okay.
Is that good?
Yes. Thank you, Angela. Thanks, Heather.
Oh, Catherine. That's so nice.
No, thanks, Catherine. I'm sorry I'm eating.
Yeah, sorry. We intended to eat before this, but everybody in Paducah is ordering a pizza.
Your microphone.
Yes. Sorry, I was eating. I didn't want to chew in the mic.
So, Mom, if you're here, say something so I know. But if you're not, that's fine.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Angela, you and Christy are going to have to get off it.
Just do it. Why won't you just do it? It couldn't take more than 5 minutes.
My drive that all my files are on are at my office. And I can't do it while I'm at my office. And then when I get home, then I think about it. And then I'm like, crap, why didn't I bring that home?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do to help out with this situation. I am going to take it upon myself to remind you the next... Oh, God, you won't be in the office until Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. On Monday, I'm going to send you a text and remind you to bring home your drive.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All you guys, I'm gonna do my best to make this happen.
Yeah.
We know you're joking, Angela. It's all good.
So we can get started at any time. I was just wanting to chat for a second and get some food in my stomach.
We got 57 of y'all here, and we only have 32 thumbs up. I mean, why wouldn't you thumbs up this? I mean,
Thanks, Nikki.
what's not to like? We're just eating pizza here and chomping in your ear.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you like that?
Exactly. I hope that all of you are going to have a good Thanksgiving tomorrow. What's anybody doing? Does anybody have any fun plans? Our day tomorrow is just family day.
Yeah, I need to figure out. I was going to ask you when you had a free brain cell to think about something and answer me is how long do you think we'll stay at your parents' house?
I don't know.
Because my sister needs to know when we're showing up.
Well, tell your sister just hold her horses.
Well, I just need some...
I've got stuff to do.
I just need it. I'm not saying you shouldn't do your stuff. I just want to know when you anticipate leaving.
Deb, I did take down the form Friday. Do you know how many nominations I ended up with?
I do. I actually have intimate knowledge of this because I was helping with the compilation of all the nominees on the spreadsheet, and I think it's like 317.
Yeah.
I think it's
a lot.
What it is.
It's a lot.
There she is.
Is that your
That's
mom?
it. That's my mother. KB.
Hey, KB.
Hey, KB. She sent me a text and said that we're cute. And
We really
with
are.
no context. I'm like, who's cute and why? And then I thought maybe she's watching this show.
Oh, it's good to see you, KB.
We'll see you tomorrow, KB.
KB in the house.
Be careful, Mom. If you keep showing up like this, people will start to know you and remember you, and you'll become like a star, and you'll get fans, and they'll look for you and talk to you, and then you'll get hooked.
I'm glad LaDonna and Amy aren't here. I feel like they would yell at me about what I'm about to do.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody has an opinion, we need to know, like, is this the stupidest thing that we've ever done? Should we just leave it with a wire? Like, are we going to...
We're not going to ruin it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's ruined as it is.
Yeah.
Surely we're only doing better.
Yeah.
Only helping it.
Yes.
Hey, Pammy Whammy, happy Thanksgiving.
Shall we just jump into it, do you think?
Mother Lobster. That's funny, Heather.
Oh, you should change your mom's screen name to
Mother-
Mama Lobster.
Mama Lobster. I'll do that tomorrow when I see you, Mom. We'll figure that out.
That'd be great.
I'm a lobster, and it's kind of a long story.
It isn't actually.
I'll explain it tomorrow.
It's actually a really short story. Wicked was so good.
It was just the best.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think you have to have seen the musical to enjoy it.
Absolutely not. It is just like a classic story. It's beautiful. It's fun. I mean, you'll get it. There's nothing not to get. In fact, I think it's easier to understand what's happening than it is with the stage musical.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great story.
All right. I'm going to get started.
Okay, you go do it.
I have some ideas.
Do you?
Might be bad, but
Okay.
I'm going to go get something.
Something.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Hi, Nixie.
All right. Well, it's me, and it's you, and it's us. And let's see what Patty is saying here. Patty, I would just wrap some cloth around the wire and sew it closed.
Yeah, that's basically what we're going to do.
With slip hand stitch. Do you know the slip hand stitch?
Nope.
I didn't think so.
I don't know anything.
Attach a fur piece on the end. Do you have a fur piece for the end?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. So anytime you can hit this overhead button.
Okay. And I will be in the circle.
Yeah,
Okay.
make sure you put your little face in the circle.
My little face in the circle.
Okay, so I guess the question is, can you see my hand here?
Yes.
Okay. I guess that's all I need to know. Okay, so here's our friend.
Okay. What's her name?
Little Devil.
Okay.
That's her name.
Great.
Yeah. So she's very cute, obviously.
She is very cute. What year do you think she is? How old?
Good question. I don't know. Can you see her tag right there?
Yeah, it says holiday fair, copyright design, blah blah, made in Japan.
No year. I don't know. Some people in the chat probably know better.
What do you think, chat? 50s, 60s?
So the hardest part, obviously, was trying to find fabric that would match her. So, her face, it's sort of like...
It's like a muslin. Muslin? Is that muslin?
I don't know. It's sort of like hosiery, though.
Yeah, it's like almost like a gauze.
Yeah, sort of.
And I don't know exactly what muslin is, but my brain says that's what it should be.
So, where is that fabric? Okay, so I found this.
Mm-hmm.
It's similar. It's close. But it's a little flat. Like, it's not the right color. Can you see color?
Yeah, we can see color. And it's a little bit yellower, and the face is a little tanner. I don't know.
Yeah, so the little devil has got a little bit more pink in her skin. So
Yeah.
I've got some ideas. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do gauze for her arm.
For the stuffing. I was confused at first, but I understand now that is the stuffing inside the gauze.
Yes.
Inside the muslin.
So I played around with painting the fabric, like with fabric paint, and it just wasn't working the way I wanted it to. But I have an idea. What if we paint the gauze underneath, and then it sort of gives it a fleshier... I mean, this is too red, but
yeah,
I think it'll help.
Could you do a sample, like paint a little gauze and put it under there so we can see?
Yeah.
I mean, how long would that take?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm gonna do anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the back of her head there that we're looking at?
What about it?
Is there something that's supposed to be there?
No, but her tail's gone too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another problem.
I see.
But she's so cute. Okay.
Donna Kramus. That's a good idea, Donna. But I think that she's saying try dipping the fabric in tea to match the color or coffee.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a little too brown. We're needing something.
It needs to be a little pink.
Yeah, a little pink, like fleshy. So, are you gonna like dilute the red with some white and make like a pinky color?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll paint the gauze underneath, kind of a pinky color.
That is the plan.
Good deal.
Who's yelling at me so far?
No one's yelling. Everybody is just taking it all in, I guess. So what is that? Is that white paint with red paint? It's so thin.
Yeah, it's water.
Oh, you've watered it down.
Yeah.
So it's going to be kind of like a, what's the word for that?
Milky.
No, it's going to be like a, I don't know.
Hold, please.
Holding. So, we got 71 of y'all here. 47 thumbs up. You know what that means.
What happened to my test arm?
Oh, it should be here. I don't think I've done anything with your test arm. A wash. Yes. Yes, Lisa. Thank you for reading my mind. a wash.
A wash?
When you water down paint like that.
Yeah. I had a test arm, but now I can't find it.
Oh, you gotta find it.
It's okay. I don't need it. So let's test some gauze in this little wash here. And this is like sticky gauze, so it like sort of sticks to itself.
Can you all hear Mary Beth?
I can move this microphone over.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Here. Can you hand it to me? Oh. Is that better?
I don't know. No one has said anything.
Okay, so rolling that up.
Yeah, that's better, I think they're saying.
Okay. So this is the test little situation. And what I was thinking is I would just like really just sort of
It looks like Pepto-Bismol.
great.
100%. I would believe that's Pepto-Bismol.
And maybe it needs to be a little bit more red than that.
I think it needs to be less watery. I think
You think I've got it too watery?
yeah, I think the pigment's not sticking to the fabric, to the gauze.
Gotcha.
Can you hold that gauze closer to the camera? Yeah, see, it's like not really wanting to coat it.
Yeah.
But you really don't need much, so I guess we shouldn't overdo it.
Yeah, I really don't need much.
This is so reminiscent of the episode where we did the murder mystery.
Is it?
Yeah, it feels like the same kind of thing. We should do that again.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
Here's what the clamp is for.
Yeah, I was wondering about that clamp.
So I'm just going to use this to hold this over here.
It looks like some kind of a feminine product.
What?
That's exactly what it looks like.
It really doesn't.
It actually 100% does.
So,
Okay, so that's drying and dripping. Okay.
so the idea is though, after it dries a little bit, maybe we can do it again. I don't know. I just feel like it needs a little bit of a
Yeah,
pinkish-
Angela thought the same thing.
What?
Feminine product.
Great. Great.
And
Okay.
Karen thinks this is hilarious.
Great. Okay. Let's start with the arm part. This is going to be the hardest part. Okay, so here's my plan.
Hair dryer.
Oh yeah.
Do you want the hair dryer to dry it?
It'll be too loud. Okay, here's my plan. Is I'm going to like trace her arm shape here. What?
No, nothing. I didn't mean anything by that sound.
Great.
I'm just intrigued.
So I'm just gonna like sort of just loosely do this.
We have 73 people watching this.
Nice.
73 people watching you trace a hand. Is that accurate? It seems bigger.
Yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
big, but I mean, I need like some seam allowance.
Okay, so this is you did it big on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, Donna Karamis is right on top of it. She's telling you,
What did Donna Karama say?
give yourself a seam allowance.
Yeah, I am. Okay.
We got it.
Okay. So now, this fabric though is like really, something. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. This is a terrible idea.
I think it's a great idea. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I think I've bit off more than I can chew.
But you've already, if you could find it, you could show them that you've had a successful test run.
Well, it was
You did a test arm. It looked perfect.
It did.
Except for the color. The color was the only thing that was wrong. But the shape and the texture and everything was a good copy.
Okay, so I'm just going to like trace this just a little bit more outside again. Just a little.
Dixie, will you bring me some pizza?
You can go get yourself some pizza.
I know I can. I just don't want to leave my post.
Oh.
I thought if Dixie would do it, it would be better. She's asleep.
Okay. There's what I've got.
Put the doll hand on top of that now to see how it compares. Okay, we can't. The doll is in the way.
It's hard to...
There we go. That's a good angle. Okay, significantly bigger.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm just trying to help with some observations.
Okay, so I've got that side, and now I'm going to do it on this side. This may be a disaster. This fabric is just like so delicate.
Yeah. I think they called it stocking fabric.
Yeah, it's not easy to deal with.
Oops.
Okay, so now I'm just going to cut this out very carefully.
Your hands look great in that camera.
Really?
Mm-hmm. High quality picture.
Great.
And it's really good at focusing on your hands and blurring the background. It's pretty professional looking.
Great. I feel like I'm kind of shaky.
Yeah, you were shaky earlier today. Has it gotten better or is it about the same?
It's maybe a little better than it was earlier.
Yeah, Lisa H says you're a hand model.
Yes.
She does have good hands. She's got good nails. Her nails are always like impeccable.
Yeah, this fabric is just so dainty.
Just take it slow. Are those scissors good enough or do you want me to get the like really good fabric scissors?
No, these are great.
Oh, are they fabric scissors?
Yes.
Oh.
They're my mom's scissors.
Oh, yeah, then they're the best, I'm sure.
They are very sharp.
Don't cut yourself. It's so flimsy.
I know. Okay, there's one.
Okay, we're making progress.
We really are.
Does it matter that that one is on wrinkly fabric?
Well, I can't do everything.
Well, I was just suggesting that maybe there was a piece of fabric that's not wrinkly. Or maybe it won't matter once you sew it together. Maybe it'll stretch out.
I'm not going to do this part with the sewing machine because it's so delicate. I'm going to try to do this part by hand.
Wow. That's impressive.
Well, I don't know if it is or not.
It's going to be very intricate.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just...
But you've done one. You did a test hand.
Yeah,
and it
but
turned
I just
out...
like slopped it together.
Yeah, but it looked just like a doll hand. Except, I mean, the stitches at first. What? Okay.
Is this in the picture?
Yeah.
Okay. What's anybody saying?
No one's saying anything.
Great.
But there are 69 people here. They're just in awe.
I'm sure. Okay.
Okay. Interesting. I see that you didn't cut that out all the way on purpose. Oh, now you are. Okay. Well, here's what people are doing. You got their attention.
Okay.
Lisa is just holding her breath.
Oh.
Brenda Bat says you can turn it right side out gently with a pencil if you go that route.
Okay.
Okay. Karen is just watching. My mother is mesmerized with a winky face.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. And Angela says, we're just mesmerized at your skills.
Great. That's just great.
We're readdressing the pink.
Yeah, I went in
dye.
again.
Yes, reapplying the pink dye to the gauze. Do you think it's drying?
I don't know. I just wanted to cover it again.
I mean, I'm sure you've already thought of this, but I feel like it needs to be pretty dry before we stuff it.
It does. Okay. You're right. This is going to take a while.
Should I get the blow dryer?
Maybe in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so before I just go in, I'm going to glue this first on the
What kind of stuff
This
you got
is
there?
temporary fabric glue.
Very professional.
And then I'm just going to put this on the edges a little bit. It's not working.
Linda suggests that the wrinkles give a level of age authenticity.
Oh, thanks, Linda.
Yes, that's very helpful, Linda.
I needed that.
We feel encouraged.
Is LaDonna here yet yelling at me?
I thought I saw her earlier. Maybe I didn't. LaDonna, if you're here, feel free to chime in. We need to know how bad it is. I don't think she's here. I feel like that gauze is turning an acceptable shade of pink.
Oh, you think so?
Mm-hmm. Like, we don't want to over pink it. I think it needs to be really subtle, and I think that you've probably achieved that.
Great.
Although I feel like you're going to need more glue.
Well, I don't want too much.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Angela says she can fill in for LaDonna if you need that motivation.
Great. That's just great, Angela. Ugh, this is not easy. I feel like I'm just all thumbs.
Can I help you in some way? You're doing a good job. Use a pokey thing. Do you have a pokey? Yeah. It seems to be going well. Some nice alignment.
It could be better.
Is Laura still driving? Do you
No,
think?
she's there.
So I wonder why she's not watching. I guess because she's hanging out with her family.
Yeah.
Lisa says, so far, so good.
Yeah, you said it was probably too much glue. I'm not sure that it was enough, but...
No, I think I said you needed more glue.
Oh.
You said you didn't want to use too much.
Oh. I got that backwards, didn't I?
Karen is giving you lots of thumbs up.
Thanks.
Lots of encouragement here. Carrie says, okay, I'm back. The weirdest things happen with me when I order stuff from Walgreens.
Oh.
Well, that's interesting, Carrie. She also appreciates my play-by-play. You're welcome. Heather says, looks great, MB.
Thanks, Heather.
Carrie, what happened at Walgreens?
Okay. Here I have some needles. And I have this thread that is similar color. I had to buy a needle because I didn't have one.
Even in all your mom's stuff, she didn't have any needles?
Well, to be honest, I forgot to look there first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is where people are going to start judging me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's what's entertaining. That's why people are here. It wouldn't be fun if you were like a professional sewer and they were just watching a pro do a really fast, simple sewing job. I mean, they're here for the dumpster fire.
Right.
Carrie says, I ordered some items for delivery and the delivery person called me from the store and said they don't have your order. I called customer service and the first rep hung up on me.
That sucks. Oh my gosh, did I get that on the first try?
Yes. Wow. Look at you.
Okay, so here's my question. Do I go up and then back down and then up and then back down, or do I go like up and then around and then up and then around and then up?
Around what?
Like up and then this way to go around the edge and up. Does that make sense?
Not necessarily to me, but let's see what the chat says. First of all, Irish Girl Donna and Donna Kramus say that's impressive. And Angela says, she's talking to Carrie. Lisa says whip, like a whip stitch.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, Irish Girl and Lisa say up and around. Mom says up and around. We've got a mom here. That's
okay,
helpful.
So you guys are saying up and around and then to go back like that?
Show me again what you're going to do.
Okay, so up and then we'll go back and then go back to the bottom and up again.
Let's see if they agree.
Or
Mom says yes.
Okay.
Karen Gillette says yes. They're
Okay.
saying yes.
Right.
There's not an arm, Carrie. In fact, I'm surprised you're not calling that something else. But it's gauze that's being dyed in like a pink, like wash dye. It's going to be the stuffing of the arm. And yes, this is called a whip stitch, Mom says.
Great.
Hey, Tippy Winks. Happy Thanksgiving.
Tell her I don't have the crafting.
Tippy Winks, Mary Beth does not have the crafting shirt. So just give her a break. Before you even ask. Let's go back to Carrie. Called customer service back, and the second rep called the store and surprised they found the order. It was a Walgreens black hole for a good 10 minutes. Well, I mean, what can you expect the day before Thanksgiving? Things are crazy out there. I'm not surprised. She says, thank you, baby Jesus, for the sewers, not the sewers, the sewers.
That's
in
what
chat.
they want. They want me to go around the outside.
Did
like
she
this.
Did she do that right, chat? Like back through that loop. Lisa says yes. Yes. Got several yeses.
All right, I'm just going with it then.
I think you forgot to go through your loop.
Am I supposed to go through the loop?
I thought you were going through the loop.
Well, I did it on the first one to like tie it, to like anchor it.
Oh. Does she need to go through the loop every time with every stitch? Friends?
Yeah, do I need to like... Or just...
No. No, I guess not every time.
Okay.
Thank you, Brenda Bat. She says you get a pass on the crafting shirt because you're crafting live.
Oh, thanks. This is like nerve-wracking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would never want to do that live on camera. Good for you.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Problems?
I've got too much tail down here.
Okay.
Cut that off.
Address the tail. Tippy Winks agrees that you get a definite pass.
Is that okay? I mean, should they be closer together or... I mean, obviously that's really not even. Can they see that?
Yeah, it was pretty clear on the screen. Gillette says, the fact that you went and got the supplies and making the attempt is a win in my book.
Oh, thanks.
I buy supplies and often don't get to the project. LOL.
Well, I want to take this to the pop-up. I want to have it available to sell.
Which is next weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so she's got to get busy. If you're turning it inside out, then a straight stitch. If you're leaving it as is, the stitch you're doing.
Oh, I was going to turn it inside out.
Okay.
Let's back up. Do I start over? Because I am going to turn this inside out.
Yeah, Irish girl, she's going to turn it inside out. So, suggestions on the stitch.
I'm going to stop until I hear more.
Lisa says, it's okay, don't start over.
But is it going to look bad? It's probably fine.
Karen Radford says, well, you have some to tuck in, and that was a good start, so you can just go ahead and do a running stitch for the rest of the way around. Irish Girl says, either one is fine, straight stitch is faster. Donna Karamis says, your stitching looks close enough to be okay inside out. And Brenda Bat says, it's just fine.
Thanks, everybody.
Y'all are great friends. You're very helpful. R.L. Carver says it's great. So supportive, all of your fans.
Yes.
The whip stitch will lock your edges so they don't fray. I don't know what that means in this case, but... Carrie says, you're doing your best, Ruth Ann. That's right, Carrie. Ruth Ann's here, and she's doing her best.
Hey, Nikki, why don't you text Laura and tell her that I'm doing this in case she cares?
Okay.
There's the look at it so far. It's not the best thing in the world, but I hope I have enough of this.
Okay. MB is doing a whip stitch. Leanne Doolin says, you're priming me up to work on the rehab of Rushton.
Oh.
Sounds exciting. You're just a sewing fool.
I really am.
Tippy Winks is working on a Christmas junk journal while watching.
Nice.
Very nice. Sounds fun. I'm going to get another piece of pizza.
Go for it.
Taking a little break.
So I appreciate you guys giving me your tips, because I definitely need them. It's hard to talk and do this at the same time. Trying to concentrate.
Let's see. Lisa H says it looks good.
Thanks, everybody.
She says anticipation. She spelled it out. I don't know. I bet that means something. Angela's working on Christmas cards for my YouTube peeps.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun. We've been decorating for Christmas today. A little bit here and there.
Yes. It's quite an ordeal around here. I am obsessed with any holiday decoration or seasonal decoration. I have like tubs and tubs of stuff that I put around for each like season, but especially Christmas. So Christmas it takes days just to unpack it all out of the tubs and get it out of the storage building and open all the drawers where I've stuck stuff. So it's going on 2 days now, and I've gotten through a few stages, but we still have the outdoor to do. We haven't done any outdoor lights yet, and then I have a 3-tiered tray that I like to decorate with lots of little bitty things, and I haven't done that yet, but most of our big inside stuff is out, if anyone cares.
We all care.
Oh, well, thanks. Sing it, Nikki. What am I singing? Did I sing something? Phil, I start Christmas decorating next week, but I have my book club coming this Saturday for our end of the year get together, and she's almost set up for that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Karen Radford wants a home, a home tour of our place to see the decorations. We might do that.
That might be fun.
Karen Gillette, same here, Nikki. I'm behind and I have a ton. It usually looks like Christmas threw up in here. Yeah, same here, especially right now because Mary Beth and Laura are prepping and staging things for the pop-up sale.
Oh, yeah.
So there's just tables of vintage Christmas decorations like in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the house. And then around all that, on every flat surface, is my Christmas stuff. So it's crazy.
Yes.
My favorite Christmas decoration, well, I'll tell you, Karen Gillette, and I'm sure my mom will appreciate this if she's still on here, but when my my grandparents passed away a few years ago, my grandmother had a big collection of vintage Christmas stuff, but kind of like, I don't know how to explain it exactly. It was nice. It wasn't like mass produced really. It was almost like vintage artisan stuff, like crafted things and, like collectible things. And so I inherited some of that. So my favorite Christmas decorations are the ones I got from her.
Oh.
And I can show you 1 or 2 of those. I've got them around here. And yeah, Carrie, you missed my mom in the chat unless she's still here. She's KB. She started sneaking around in the chat every once in a while. What little bits do you put in the 3-tier tray? It's the little things, probably, mostly from my grandmother. And R.L. Carver is disappointed that there's no cussing yet.
Damn.
There you go. But you're doing great.
Did you tell Laura?
I did. I don't know if she has replied.
She's probably busy with her kids.
Yeah, she hasn't even seen it. So I'm sure she's busy. Let's see. I'm going to find something to show. Okay, I guess I can usurp the camera.
Yeah, it's default.
Okay. All right, here is an example of something that was my grandmother's. This little fontanini, like a nativity scene here with Santa and the baby Jesus. And it's got the sticker. This is Fontanini, which
I did it.
think is a nice brand. So anyway, that's something that'll go in the 3-tier tray. I'm sorry my fingers look that way. Let's see.
I did it.
Okay, hold on. I'm going back to your... There we go. Oh, look at that. Looks like... That looks like something I've seen in like... It's like not... What am I trying to say? Not Johnny Depp, but the movie guy.
I don't know. All right, now I'm going to try to turn it inside out.
Like Nightmare Before Christmas guy. Who is that?
Tim Burton?
Tim Burton. It looks like something Tim Burton would do.
Great.
But in a good way. I guess it kind of looks like, well, I can't think of anything today. Oogie Boogie.
Ha. That's funny.
Mm. Carrie was crying for Mom to come back, and she did a kissy face with a heart, and I called her Mama Lobster again, and they liked my little nativity thing. Oh, and Karen Radford says, good job, MB.
Thanks.
Brenda Batt has 12 storage tubs of Christmas and 900 square foot house. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. That's really something. I'm impressed, Brenda Batt. Like, I would really want to see that. Carrie has told my mom that she is one of the 2 presidents of the Nikki fan club. The other one, I guess, is Jamie. Thanks, Karen. You can use a pencil to turn it, Irish Girl says.
Yeah, I need a pencil.
A pencil.
Or like a chopstick.
I'll get a chopstick.
A chopstick would be good.
Okay.
I probably could have done these stitches better in hindsight. Also, in hindsight, it might have been better to do the other kind of stitch.
Let's see. It looks like it's going well. Thanks, Carrie.
Where's the thumb?
Love you too.
The thumb didn't really work out.
What happened to the thumb?
I don't know. There it kind of is.
I guess it just needs to be poked out a little more. Q-tip.
I don't think it looks good.
Thanks, Mom. Let's see. Get it closer to the... I think that's fine.
I feel like the stitch is not very good. Like, I feel like I should have done it the other way.
What other way?
Like, instead of around, I feel like I should have just gone back and forth. I'm going to do it over.
Okay.
I need some more ice.
For your drink? Okay.
Yeah.
Back on bartending duty. My job is never done.
Don't be mad at me. I feel like I can do better. I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, you're obsessive, compulsive about perfection. I'm used to it.
I feel like the size, though, is pretty good. Don't you, guys? I feel like the size is decent.
Yeah. I think so.
That thumb needs to be better. So I need, like, more
thumb.
More thumb. So I'm going to pop that thumb out more.
We're going to be here till 3 a.m. because Mary Beth won't quit till it's perfect.
Oh, who said that?
Carrie.
That's true.
Karen Radford supports you, though. She says, if you don't like it now is the time to change.
That's true.
We've all done it.
Let's go with that.
Catherine Young, though, says, you will see so little of the arm, I would leave it.
Oh, Catherine. Catherine, you're probably right, but I want to just see what it looks like. I'm not going to throw it away. We might still need it. We might still use it.
It's a backup. In the meantime, I'll show you another piece of my grandmother's Christmas stuff. This is a little brass baby candle holder. It's an angel. And there's a pair of them. So this is one of two. It's a teeny tiny little guy. So anyway, that'll go in the 3-tier tray. I don't have any little baby candles, though, that'll fit in that. I've been meaning to find some.
How big?
Teeny tiny.
I might have some.
Okay.
I was going to take to the pop-up.
Then these are really nice. She may have made these. I'm not sure, but they're lace angels. They're like just open on the inside, so they just kind of stand like that. There's the wings. But I have no idea when she would have gotten this or made this, but probably 60s or 70s. So I've got a pair of those too.
This is the hardest part.
Let's go back to Mary Beth, see what she's up to. Find the button.
Cutting this out is the hardest part.
Yeah. No, Carrie, I'm not really, I'm not drinking that much. I have had one beer. So it shouldn't get too out of control.
Today?
Today? Like I'm an alcoholic? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't know you had any beers.
Well, I've been drinking it in front of you.
Oh, I'm not paying attention.
I know. I know. Thanks, Carrie. Yeah, Karen, birthday candles might work. It's actually a little fatter than a birthday candle. Somewhere between a birthday candle and a regular taper.
I've got some little ones. We can see if they fit. But they're in all my pop-up stuff.
Okay. No, not quite a domestic, Carrie. We're still in control. It's not too wild over here. How's it going, Mary Beth?
All right, I got the mittens cut out again.
Mm-hmm. That was fast. It was faster than the first
You
time.
think?
Hey, I've got a suggestion.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
What?
So did you make the thumb bigger? Like fatter?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Well,
I think I tried to.
here's what I think is more important than the size of the thumb is like how deeply indented that angle is.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it needs to be more pronounced.
Okay. I'll do that.
Oh, a Hanukkah candle. That's a good thought, Karen. That might work. Menorah candle. Yep. Nettie. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I might have missed something there.
What did Nettie say?
Just, is the motion with two laughy faces, sorry I had to?
I don't know.
I don't either. Where's Laura? We need her input.
Laura hates us.
She's happy to get out of here and go see her family. I think this is all going faster and more smoothly than the first go around.
You think?
Like you're getting practice and you're like becoming more of a pro. So if you do this a third time, it'll be a snap.
Imagine how good it will be the third time. No, I don't want to do this again.
Oh, Nettie's comment was naughty in nature.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Nettie.
Having to do with the size of the thumb.
Ah.
Thank you for that, Nettie. Duly noted.
Okay. Let's try that again. This time, I'm going to do the stitch different.
Okay. How's that little gauze thing? Is it drying? Can you tell if it's getting drier?
It's wet still.
Okay.
Maybe I should have you go put the hairdryer on it.
Okay.
You could like just put the camera
On you.
on me and then maybe just go try that.
How do I remove my bubble from the...
There should be an X on it. Although I don't know. I might have locked the seam.
Nope. I was able to exit.
Okay.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a hairdryer. You can enjoy Mary Beth's hands.
Okay. Let's try this again. This time I'm just going to go back and forth and see what that looks like. Maybe worse, maybe better, I don't know. But I wasn't super thrilled with the way that looked, so. Oh wait, I just did what I didn't want to do. It's okay. I'll just do that at the beginning and then tie it off. And then I get rid of this tail. Okay. Now then, let's try this again. So I'm just going to go back and forth, I think. So down that way and then back up. What do we think of that? Just back and forth. Why is this happening? Where did that come from? There's thread everywhere.
Oh my god.
What are they saying?
Oh, Jameen is here.
Jameen.
She says, hello, long time no see. Mary Beth is unsupervised. Fun.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah. At least it's just needle and thread and nothing too dangerous.
True. So just FYI, guys, I don't have any way of reading your comments when Nikki's not here. So if you're yelling at me, I don't know about it. I feel like I'm getting better at this, though.
Definitely.
I'm getting faster. Now, whether or not I'm getting better, I can't answer that.
Faster has to be better. I'm sure you're getting much better. How do I put my circle back? You can just tell me.
Well, I don't know how to tell you. There is a button. Hold on. It's add a camera. I think that's you.
Okay.
And then you can put it where you want.
Okay.
On this camera, though,
Mm-hmm.
let me unlock this. And then would it be better if we... Oh, wait, that's you. No, that's you again.
Yeah, it's still me zooming in and out. I'm sure that's entertaining.
Let's go to default.
That's
No,
me
you
again. What about overhead?
Here, I'm going to do that. Let me get you out of here.
Okay.
And then go overhead. And no. Ah.
Oh.
Now then. Is that better?
Maybe. I mean, it wasn't bad before.
I just want to make sure you guys can see.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we want to add you, we go to add a camera.
Mm-hmm.
And there you are.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Very good. That was fun. I'm sure everyone enjoyed that.
Okay.
Now we have a very good close-up of your stitching.
Oh no. How'd that happen?
Donna Kramis says, an easier way may be for...
Oh no, I've got a knot.
Oh, God.
What is... Who's...
Oh, she said maybe to trace the hand on a rectangle. I don't know exactly what that means.
Oh no, I have a knot. I don't know how to fix that.
Good grief. Okay. Kieran Radford says, next we will have you put your two pieces of fabric together with the shape drawn on one. Then you can just put it in your sewing machine and sew around it. Then you just cut around your edges and turn.
Yeah, I'm not good enough to do that.
Okay, Laura's here.
Laura!
She says, OMG, what are you up to?
Oh, I've got a knot. I don't know how to fix that. might just have to tie it off and start over. Like, start from here. That's all I know to do.
I'm sure it'll be lovely. Just cut it off and start a new stitch a couple back. That's what Karen says.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Donna was saying the same thing that Karen was saying, to trace it on a rectangle, then sew it, and then cut it out.
Oh. I think I see what you're saying. Hi, Laura.
All right, she says, 2 videos in one day. We might be breaking the internet.
Did she do a video today?
I guess so. What video did you do, Laura? I guess we haven't seen it. They're saying that would be easier because you have more fabric to hold on to while you sew.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, she did a video earlier.
But were you sewing?
Yeah. I mean, can you top this? Oh, God, what?
Oh, no. I'm failing, everybody.
What
My
is...
needle came undone.
Oh, Lord.
This isn't going well.
We're going to need a lot more Mountain Dew. We don't have enough.
Oh, no.
We're going to need an emergency Mountain Dew. I'm going to have to DoorDash it or something. You've got really great fingernails.
Great. Oh, shit.
You almost did it. You almost said it. You almost said a naughty word.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
It was very clear on the video, too.
What?
Watching you thread that needle.
Great.
I mean,
everybody could see me failing and shaking.
I could see how well you were doing.
Right. This is harder. This going back and forth business is harder than that stitch I was doing earlier. Because I feel like I'm getting knotted up more.
Interesting.
And I was being really cocky about it just a second ago.
Maybe I'll go dry that gauze.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not that... Well, it is a little damp.
Yeah, it's pretty wet. Nikki's going to go dry the painted gauze. Do you have a hairdryer in the living room?
What?
Where are you?
I'm here in the living room.
With a hairdryer?
Yeah, well, I was actually going to bring it in there. But
No, it's too loud. But why is there a hairdryer in the living room?
where do you want me to do it?
Oh, I don't care where you do it. I'm just curious about why there's a hairdryer there.
Well, I guess I could have just gone into the bathroom, couldn't I? But I didn't think of that.
No, it's fine. It's like cinches up when I do it like this. Laura, we did this once already. Here was my first one, but I didn't like the way the stitches went. So if this one fails, I've got to back up. But I think we're doing it better this time. Which hairdryer are you using?
The red one?
That blue one's better.
Okay.
I'm just saying if it's not working.
I mean, it's working.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to try to do better on the thumb this time. The last one, the thumb wasn't very defined. So I'm going to go a little bit further down here before I go back up. So like maybe right here. And then I'm going to go back up. I'll get caught up on your comments as soon as Nikki comes back. How'd that do?
Well, it seems drier.
Let's see. Yeah, that seems pretty dry.
Good. Good deal.
So we'll see what that looks like. I feel like that's going to look a little bit better. It's going to give it a little bit more of a fleshy...
Yeah, get it closer to the camera.
Underneath. I feel like that's going to look a little bit better.
Go down. Yeah. Get closer to the camera. Down a little. Yeah.
We'll see.
I think that's working. It's very subtle.
Yes. But I mean, it doesn't need to be super...
No, it needs to be subtle.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that watering it down, making it a wash was a brilliant idea.
Thanks.
You're welcome. This whole thing is brilliant. I mean, I could not even begin to come up with something like this. Like when she told me that she was going to fix that doll, she was going to make a hand, I was like, it's the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. She might as well have said that she's going to like create life like out of thin air or something.
Right.
Because I can't personally comprehend how one just makes a doll hand. But Mary Beth was not, daunted by that. She just went for it. Let's see, what have I missed?
Yeah, what have we missed?
Brenda Bat says it was Nikki in the living room with the hairdryer. Laura is impressed.
Thanks, Laura.
Catherine Young wants me to tell you, you need to make a tiny cut between the thumb and the hand before flipping inside out to help the curve work right.
A cut, like, Catherine Young, do you mean like right here? Like right here?
I think that's what she means.
Okay.
I wonder if you should cut, surely not through the stitch though, right? I don't know.
I think so. See what she says back.
Karen Radford says, drop your needle and let it hang for a second to help your thread.
Oh, thanks. I was struggling with that.
She also says it looks good. Catherine Young says yes.
Okay.
But Catherine, do you go through the stitch? Do you snip it all the way through the stitch or just before you hit the stitch line? Not through the stitch.
Okay.
How is it that we have friends that know about doll hand making?
Well, they just know about sewing.
Yeah, but like that tip though from Catherine was specific to making a doll hand.
Well, Catherine's a creative.
That's true.
Catherine knows these things.
I guess so. I guess that when you're as awesome as Catherine, you know about dolls.
Exactly. I think that's long enough.
Yeah, I think so. So cute. When you are sewing curves, you should clip. That's
Okay.
what Lisa says. We have a lot of talented people.
All right. There we are again.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay, so I'm going to just snip a little bit right until I hit this stitch.
Okay.
Like that. Wonder if I should cut off any of this excess.
Karen says it's always good to take weight out of your edges so they lay better. Maybe that's like the excess? I don't know. Cut out notch.
Yeah, I think I did the best that I can.
You're doing great, MB, Karen says.
Thanks. All right, I'm about to turn this inside out.
Donna says you may want to reinforce stitches where you are snipping.
Yeah. That's probably not a bad idea. All right.
Okay.
Let's turn this baby inside out and see what happens.
Turn it out. Yeah.
Laura's still here?
I assume so. She hasn't said anything. How do you know how to turn it out like that, though? Like that bunching thing, the rolling thing that you're doing? Oh, I get it.
I don't know, it just makes sense.
Just makes sense, yeah. Don't forget your little pokey.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it started without ripping the seams.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm here, she says.
Hi, Laura.
Karen says, you know, it already felt like Friday. Now you're really making it feel like Friday.
Karen Radford.
Yeah. I agree, Karen. I'm very confused. I am sipping. There's crafting. We're rushing around trying to eat dinner real fast.
Yeah.
Laura says you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Missing thumb again.
Yeah, it's not all out yet. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Brenda Bat was thinking the same thing about Friday.
Yeah, what happened to my thumb?
It's in there, probably. It has to be. It just needs...
I think this is it. It didn't do. Oh.
No, it's got to poke... It has to poke through.
But where is it?
Go the other side.
Oh, I think I see. It's not very good. It's just kind of a little nubbin.
Is there nothing more you can poke?
Correct.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
Let me see it.
Here, I'm going to cut this enforcement stitch that I did. There it is a little bit.
It's so cute.
Y'all, I'm doing my best here. It's fine. It's fine. All right. Now I'm going to stick this in there.
This is just really interesting. So do you think that one turned out better than the first one?
I think so. I mean,
Yeah, let's do a comparison here.
which one do you guys think is better? So this one, the seams, I think look better because the seams are more internal. Which one do you guys think is best? Can they see the arm?
Yeah, that's better there. Let's see. Lisa says thumbs up. Everyone give a thumbs up for MB's thumb she is working on. Stuff the thumbnail a bit, that might help. Hey, no judging because his thumb is different. Don't say nubbin. She just has a small thumb. Okay, second one is great. Second one, whichever one you feel better about.
Thanks, guys. Okay.
Catherine Young says the second one is great.
Thanks, everybody.
Heather likes the second one.
Okay, so I think I'm going to I'm going to try to wad up a little bit of fabric here and stick it in that thumb.
Hey, that's a good idea because it does need some reinforcement.
Yeah.
Because your little gauze stuffer there won't get it. Leanne Doolin likes the second one.
Meanwhile, I've let my glue,
Dry out. Catherine says, don't say number 2, Heather.
I was thinking that would stick together, but...
Maybe you need more glue. It's really loaded up.
Its glue sucks.
Did you just buy it?
Yeah, I've let it, like,
Oh, God.
congeal or something. Oh, now this is turning into a paste issue.
A paste issue. You could just make like a little spitball.
Yeah, that's sort of what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you could use spit.
Ew.
Laura loves seeing all the little bluebirds in the chat.
Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna, like... How am I gonna get it in there, though?
With your little pokey. Do you have a smaller pokey?
No, I just have this chopstick, and then I have toothpicks.
I'm thinking... Oh, I got one. Hold that thought.
I think I'm doing it. It's sort of working. It sort of worked.
This wasn't as long as I
No, I think I got it.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna attempt to stick this in there.
Okay. I don't think we have a skewer, Angela. But I think we actually have a dental tool somewhere in our toolbox. Like a scaler that your hygienist would scrape your teeth with. That's what I was kind of looking for. Carrie said, Happy Thanksgiving to Laura.
Oh.
Catherine says, way to go, MB. Karen Radford says, now you're making me want to sew dolls.
Great. I mean...
Oh, yes, Carrie, duh.
This is the best I can do.
Move down. Move down. Yeah. Oh, too much. Up a little. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. That's great. That is really shocking.
I mean, it's not perfect.
It's almost perfect. You should see it in the camera. It looks freaking identical.
Well...
No, in the picture it looks identical. Laura says... Laura says, God help us, don't say dental tool. Like a scraper, Laura, like get in between the teeth with the metal pick.
So now I have to stick this onto this wire. Can you go get me a pair of pliers?
Yeah, Brenda Bat says, looks amazing. That's awesome, MB. Looks good here. It's a perfect match, Heather says. They're loving it.
I feel like this gauze should be thicker.
What is it you want, Mary Beth? What am I getting?
Pliers.
Okay.
I just think that needs to be just a little bit thicker. And then I also think it should be almost a little bit like rounded on the end.
Needle nose?
Yes, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that, and then I'm gonna make that stick out just a little bit at the end.
Carrie says, you did 100 times better than I would have done. Honestly, I would be in tears in the corner rocking back and forth. Yeah, me too, Carrie. I wouldn't have even tried. I would have given up before I even attempted it. Because like I said, I couldn't even begin to make a plan for making a doll hand. This is just an example of her perfectionism because, I mean, it looked like 99% perfect, but that's not 100%, so she's going to keep going at it.
I needed to make the end of this round.
Mm.
And it needed to be just a little bit thicker.
Gotcha. This time it'll be perfect.
Hold on, I got to get that little nubbin back there in that thumb.
Do you want a dental tool? I found it.
No, I'm good. All right, let's do that again. That might be too thick.
Brenda says, I used to sew and craft a lot when I was a kid in the 70s. Haven't done much in the past 10 years. Well, Brenda, maybe this will inspire you to make doll hands, if nothing else. I mean, honestly, if you can make a doll hand, you're not too many steps away from making a doll. Like, you could just make this a series, Mary Beth, and make another hand next time, and then make a leg, because how much different could a leg be than an arm? And a head would be really easy. I mean, you could make a whole doll.
There, that's better. Okay, what do you think about that?
Move it down. And, yeah, can you rotate your the one you made a little bit so we can see the thumb better? Okay. Yeah.
I think that's better.
Yeah, move it.
Now that I've rounded it a little bit at the end.
Go up.
Up.
No, forward. Yeah. Yeah?
I think that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now...
Lisa would think the arms are the hardest. Carrie says, if I end up in hell for eternity, this is what Satan is going to make me do all day, every day. Make teeny body parts for dolls that calls for sewing, following instructions, precision, etc. Yes. Yes, Carrie. Brenda has a clown doll kit that she bought from us. Fatbird Finds?
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I don't remember that. Great job, says Karen Redford. 100%, says Lisa. Lisa Day says, Carrie, he will make you play board games 24/7. Laura remembers the clown doll kit.
Okay, so that wire is going to come to like there. So attaching it, I'm not going to really be able to attach it. I think I'm just going to stick it on there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. But I might put a little bit of fabric glue. I don't know.
Just stick it on and let's see. You just have to make sure you get
wire will go to there.
You just have to make sure it goes right in the middle of the core.
Cut off just a little bit of this.
Lisa H says glue. Glue it, says Karen Radford.
Okay.
I just don't know what you glue it to. Don't break the metal. Don't break the wire.
Yeah, I know. Let me do a toothpick first. That gauze is thick in there. It's not wanting to let me do that. Do we have anything like, let me think, like a metal skewer?
I have a dental tool.
Is it sharp? Is it like pokey though? Like it's straight? I need something that's straight.
Is this long? This isn't long enough, is it?
No.
Okay. Let me go look at that. I'll be right back.
There's an ice pick in there.
What?
The ice pick.
Oh, yeah.
In hindsight, I probably should have wrapped the gauze around this in the first place and then slipped it on.
Carrie says, OMG, I found the best game for y'all to play on a Friday night. It's a question card game called You're Getting Old. Well, that sounds fun. You're getting old.
Look at that.
That's shocking. That is really... I can't tell which one's the original.
Oh.
Like, really, if I didn't know, I wouldn't be able to tell. Karen Radford's clapping.
I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to leave it.
I think
because it's on there pretty good.
Carrie,
I don't want to make a... Maybe I should, though. I don't want to make a mess.
I think he looks perfect.
Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it. Surely nobody's just going to yank on his arm.
Laura says, maybe just use some wire, MB. Like, oh, she was thinking about a pokey thing. Yeah, we got the pokey done.
I think that looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm
pretty proud of myself. The thumb could be better.
No, the thumb shape is good. I wish that there was some way to get some of that pink gauze into the thumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could take a little ball.
No, it's over.
Okay, it's over. You're done.
Okay, so the next part is the tail.
Everybody loves it.
Thanks.
Nettie loves it. Brenda Bat says it's perfect. Lisa Day says awesome. Debbie K says great job.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Now on to the tail, which should be easier, right?
Well,
it's just a tube.
Theoretically, it's easier.
Donna Kramus says excellent. And guys, can you imagine that this is her absolute first time ever trying to do something like this? Like only sewing by hand a few times in her life.
I've never sewed anything by hand.
Okay, never sewn anything by hand until today. Never made a doll arm until today. And she just whips that out. Isn't it ridiculous? Isn't it kind of like disgusting and make you really kind of mad? Oh, wait, look. Super chat from Leanne Doolin. Great job, MB.
Leanne,
she
thanks.
says. Oh, what do I press for super chat?
There is a super chat button.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Leanne Doolin, thank you. Yay.
All right, so I have here... What? What's wrong?
No, it's fine. Everything's fine. It defaulted back.
It defaulted back to you?
Yeah, I can probably figure this out. Wait, I'll just push a button, right?
Yeah.
Overhead. Yeah, there we go.
So this guy is made out of like a kind of a suede-y, kind of velvety material.
Bye, Nettie. Have a good dinner.
And I could not find anything at Hobby Lobby that was anything like that. So I ended up with just this bandana. But then I found at home here, like, it was an old Santa that was really crappy, like not valuable. And I took his coat off. So it's similar. It's not perfect, but it's similar.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is just fold it over, sew it, and then cut it really close to the seam. Because if I do it this way and sew it, there's no way. It was hard enough to get that arm inside out. So to do a super thin tail and get that inside out, I don't think there's any way.
So you're telling me that you're going to do a thicker tail? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm gonna do the stitch on the outside and then cut close to it,
as opposed to
rather than have the seam hidden on the inside.
Okay. Oh, you're not going to turn it inside out.
Correct. It's gonna be.
You're going to have the seam on the outside. Yes. Thank you. I need you to just say things a different way for me to understand.
Yeah, because it's gonna be too long to try to flip it inside out.
I agree. Just put the stitch on the outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do.
I mean, I think that's what it looked like on the example that you showed earlier.
Yeah. Okay. So, for this project, everybody, I have gotten out my sewing machine.
Oh, yeah, this was really something. She was Googling this or YouTubing this like seconds before we went live.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's ridiculous. All the ways, like all the things you have to thread the thread through and all the hooks and all the crevices and pull this and loop that. And then, it's like, how does anybody ever figure this out? Especially like old people.
What's the view look like here?
Upside down.
Upside down?
Oh, yeah. You're upside down. And also...
Still upside down?
Very upside down. Like hanging from the ceiling. I don't know how else to describe that.
Let me fix it. Hold on. Oh, no, that's you.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was fun. It was like a little ride for you guys. I hope nobody got seasick.
Okay, so that needs to go down a little.
Yes.
How's that?
A little, maybe just a tad too far down. That's good.
Right there?
Perfect shot.
Okay.
Karen Radford says, we read the instruction book. I can't imagine, Karen, trying to make sense of that in words. It was hard enough watching somebody do it and listening to them tell you.
So
Brenda Bat says, my sewing machine threads itself. Well, so does this one, but that was hard to figure out how to make it do it. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm not good at this. My mom made fun of me every time I tried to use this thing.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, I was trying to piece quilt blocks together, like huge quilt blocks together, and she made fun of it. So, it's probably going to be not great.
Well, it's fine. I'm sure that she would be very proud. She'd be very proud of that doll arm.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's...
Actually, she'd probably want to do it herself. She would have taken that.
That's too close.
She would have taken that project away from you so she could do it herself. It would not have suited her.
So that... I'm trying not to make this too... It doesn't need to be huge. It needs to be pretty small.
Carrie, very astute observation. She says, do you always keep a persimmon Viking bowl close to your sewing machine? No, it's just the orange does not go with my Christmas decor, Carrie, so I had to remove it from the living room, and that's where it landed. That looks very smooth, Mary Beth. Very even and controlled. Just a straight line. Doing a great job. Lovely, lovely. Great. Love it.
That might have been too close.
Is it supposed to thread through that gap? Like between the edge and the stitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be tight. Great picture quality, by the way.
So,
like, it's picking up every detail.
It's
going in there. It's going in there.
That's not bad.
Hey, you did it. Look at that.
Okay, so I think what I'll do now is I'll just cut just extremely close here. But the thing is, I don't know how I'm going to attach it to its butt.
I wonder how it's supposed to attach. I'm looking at these pictures. Let's see here.
Does anybody have any?
I mean, this picture just looks like it's janky as heck.
Really?
Like, yeah, I mean, it just looks like it's hanging off of there. Like, you can see the gap where it is just not even connected to the butt. Let's see.
Can y'all see what I'm doing, by the way?
Yeah, I think they can see that. Yeah, I don't know if this example you found is like a repaired version, like with a repaired tail, or if that's original, but...
It's probably original. I think the chenille stem ones are the repairs.
It just looks like it looks much worse than what you're doing. Karen says your mom would be proud.
Thanks, Karen.
Carrie has an irrational fear of sewing myself to the fabric if I use a sewing machine. Carrie, I think that was in a cartoon or something. Oh, I know what it was. It was the Grinch. The Grinch did that when he was making his Sandy Claus suit. No, not Sandy Claus.
I think that looks good.
Well,
I
yeah.
am so proud of myself.
You should be. I mean, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Okay. So this part's going to go onto his butt.
And then Lisa says,
part...
your mom is smiling down. And she also says, attach it with a few stitches.
Okay.
Brenda Bat agrees, probably with your mom comment. A little tab of fabric at the end and sew it, tack it on.
Okay.
What did the old tail look like? Hold on. Let's do...
I need better light.
I know you have a screen button. I can't find your computer screen button.
It just says screen.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, Pity Pat's picking. This is what the old tail looked like. This is an example online of one, I guess, for sale. See how that just looks terrible? And Mary Beth's looks a lot better.
I guess I'll just do it like this and then just put a few stitches around it. That's all I know to do.
Hold on. There we go.
In the meantime, I need some other thread.
Enamour Amy's here.
Oh, thank God.
She says, oh, we're crafting. And Laura says, uh-oh, Amy is here.
I know. Amy, earlier I was like, oh, thank God Amy's not here because she'll yell at me.
And Carrie says, oh, you should have invited Amy. Uh-oh, it's Amy, says Angela.
Amy, look what I did. I made this devil an arm. His arm was gone and I made him one.
Okay, don't tell. Amy, can you tell which...
Of course she can.
Oh, don't sell yourself short. Can you tell which hand is original and which one was just created? Move it down, Mary Beth. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, she made that hand and now she's making a tail. And by the way, Amy, she has never obviously made a doll hand in her life, and she's never hand sewn anything until today either. She just made this all up on the fly.
Yeah.
The whole plan and the execution. It's just disgusting.
Is it?
How good you are at everything you try to do. Can you move your business up?
Move what?
What you're doing, can you move it forward?
Forward.
Yes, there you go.
I'm just trying to make sure those stitches don't come out.
Amy says, I'm saying left is original because of the slight red stain, but you can't even tell. Great job, MB.
Thanks.
Amy, you picked the one that she made, the one with the slight red stain, because you can kind of see the red in the spot underneath. That was her. She made this.
I made this one.
She made that one. Yeah. So the inside is gauze that she stained with kind of like a pink stain dye, like a color wash. And so it just kind of concentrated the pink there at the end, and that's what you're seeing. But that's the one she made. It's not the original one. Fooled me then, she said.
Yay!
Pity Pat says the tail looks great.
Okay, here's another question, guys. I've got some fluff here, but I mean, as soon as I cut any of this, it's just going to make a huge mess. So how should I attach any fluff onto the end?
Maybe you should cut it to make a mess, like a pile of messy pieces, and put some glue on the end of the tail and roll it around in the messy pieces.
Yeah.
That's my thought. Let's see. There is the original tail, which just looks like a mess. Let's see what else we got. There's another kind of picture of the tail. It's just a tiny little floof. Not a lot of good pictures of the tail. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like some scraggly ends glued onto the end of the tail, to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, this eBay version, it does look like a chenille straw kind of, but it also looks exactly like what you just made.
Really?
Yeah. It's a perfect like rectangle, very thin. Yeah, I mean, the floof on the tail just looks god-awful. So whatever you do, it'll be fine. Can you move your hands forward?
No.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that we can't see it unless you move it forward.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to stitch this onto his butt. I guess I'll just kind of go in and out, right?
I guess. Or you could glue it.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to put glue. But I want to... I don't know.
Here, have a drink.
Does anybody have any advice on how to sew this on here? I mean, I feel like I've done a really good job.
Yeah, you absolutely have. Donna Kramer says, yes, stitch in and out.
Okay. Well, let me put some glue anyway. Ugh, I've let this... I'm not a good crafter. I've let my glue get sticky. Okay.
Donna says, like the first stitch you did, whip stitch it.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
That looks great. That was so detailed.
Was it?
Yeah. I'm telling you, that camera's amazing. Well,
Oh no, did I mess up?
no, this comment just came in from Deb. It says, do the fluff before attaching to the body.
The fluff.
The tail fluff before
Oh.
attaching to the body.
Too late.
Laura says, put the glue on with something smaller. I don't know what that means.
Well, I've already done that.
Namor Amy says, if you have any white or cream fabric, you could cut out a small circle, then glue the fluff to that. Glue the fluff to the white circle, and then I guess the white circle to the tail.
Okay.
When you get to that part.
Okay. To a circle.
Like a white piece of fabric. Something that, I guess, that blends in with the white fluff.
Gotcha.
So that you have something to attach the fluff to.
Well, I feel like I've done good so far.
Yeah, you've done great. No one is contesting that.
Okay. Okay, so the next question is, I guess I'm just going to go like whip stitch around this.
Yeah, that's what they said, like what Donna said.
Okay.
Can you move forward?
Let me move this sewing machine because I'm done with it.
Okay.
And then I'll go back to how we were looking originally. Okay, so I'm going to move this arm up. Is this bad?
Okay, we're upside down again.
Can you fix the upside down? There's a rotate button, but make sure you're on my phone and not on your face.
Rotate. Ha! I
did it?
I think I did.
Very good. All right, how are we?
Good.
Good?
Yes, you're perfectly centered right there.
All right. Okay, so I've got this. So I guess I'll just start. This makes me nervous. Also, how do I tie this onto it? Like, somebody's gonna yell at me.
No one would ever yell at you.
Everybody yells at me. I feel like I need to tie this in a knot.
Yeah, Mary Beth is just winging this, guys, so if you got any tips. MB, you need to put a knot in the end of your thread. Otherwise, it pulls right through. So, like, before you started, like, at the very end of your thread.
Well, I'm making it right there.
Donna has a good idea about the fluff.
Okay.
Cut the fluff in a circle. Sew around the fabric part of, because she's assuming that the fluff is attached to a piece of fabric.
Well,
backing.
This, it's not really. It's like a ball. There's a ball inside, and then there's just fluff everywhere.
Okay. Okay, then never mind. I don't think this will. Well, unless you cut off just like pieces of fluff and tape or glue it to a fabric circle. What she's saying is then sew around the fabric in the circle and then pull on it to make a drawstring, and it'll make a puff. It'll puff out the fabric circle.
Interesting.
So did you tie the end of your thread?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you able to see what I'm doing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a commercial for an iPhone.
Oh no.
What now?
My thread came out. I probably don't have enough thread, but...
Yeah, Donna is, I guess, suggesting that if you cut that poof ball open, it would be like cut it open and spread it out and be attached to fabric.
Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Ugh, I thought I had it, but I didn't.
I thought you did too. Like we can see the it's amazing. We can see the eye of the needle. We can see the thread going through it. It should be a commercial for an iPhone.
You said that.
I'm saying it again.
I hope somebody buys this.
Yeah, really, after all this work. Laura says double up the thread, MB.
Is Laura even
She is.
know anything about this?
Well, she claims to.
I need a thimble.
I can't believe. Surely that's in your mom's stuff.
There's a dark part here that was on his tail originally. I think it's like dried glue. So it's hard to push through it.
Gotcha.
Let's see what she's got in here. Yeah, here's one.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mom.
Karen Radford says she hopes this little guy is still there when she gets in the store.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet you'll have several people anxious to buy her after watching all this. As seen on TV.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thimble for the win.
Yep, those sewing ladies know a thing or two.
Yeah, they do. I didn't have enough thread to begin with. Should have started with more thread.
It's looking good.
Can you still see it?
Yeah, you're a little low, but there you go. That's better.
Oh, shoot.
Hell.
I did it again. Everybody's yelling.
No, no one has yelled at you once.
Sorry, I'm kind of flailing because I think my thread is too short.
You're doing a great job. You almost got it done.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I cussed.
Oh.
How many people are still here?
67.
Nice. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out.
Laura says, get another piece if you need to.
What?
Oh, Donna says, I want to reach in my screen and help.
Oh, thanks, Donna.
And she says, you're doing amazing. And Feels the Summer agrees with me that this is amazing clarity of picture.
I think I've about got it done.
I think so too.
So to finish it, I think I'm just going to like go through there.
You know, if you don't tell anybody, if somebody didn't watch this video, they would just assume when they picked this guy up that he was repaired at the time. Like it's a vintage repair.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't. There's nothing glaringly modern about it. They might be able to tell it's been repaired, but I would just assume that it was repaired, back in the 60s.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Laura is throwing you a curveball.
What?
She says, Amy, we should craft something next Friday. Something we can auction off for charity.
Laura.
Something Mary Beth can sew. Amy says she was going to bring something handmade to donate. Exciting.
That is exciting.
Wow, that looks fancy. Whatever stitch you just did there.
Well, I just tried to make a knot.
It's fancy to me. Amy says, I have 0 room to bring supplies, Laura. LOL.
All right, we're calling that a tail.
That is perfect. Look at that perfect round stitch around his butt. Little butthole stitch. I can't believe you've done it. I am just astonished.
Okay. Now we have to figure out this fluff situation. Let's just stick the whole thing on.
Yeah, just stick the whole thing.
Okay. Okay.
Brenda says you have done an amazing job.
Thanks.
Laura says fabulous.
So do we want to like cut this whole thing in half?
Yeah, I think they were saying just like cut it open and see if
Can you get me like some scissors? Some big scissors? I don't think these are big enough.
How about this?
This fluff's going to go everywhere.
That's okay because you just need a few pieces of it. A namer Amy says it should just be furry fabric. A namer Amy says you can use your seam ripper to open the ball. Lisa Day says, Nikki, don't say butthole. Debs. Just joining.
Yeah, it's like, it's not really fabric. It's like, this was in the middle. I see what you're saying, though. Oh, I see it now. I got you. Yeah. You
Oh,
guys are
hey.
right.
Wow, how do they know that? How are they so good at fluff balls? Fluff ball experts.
Yeah, look at that. Okay.
Pity Pat says, I have white fluff that's attached to fabric. I wish I could give you some. Yeah, Debs, it was more than a seam rip. If you're just joining, he was missing an arm and missing a tail. Just had wires sticking out where those things were supposed to be. And Mary Beth has constructed a new doll arm and a new tail, and now we're putting the fluff on the tail. And she's done all this from scratch, having no experience, and just kind of winged it, and of course it's perfect.
Okay. So, what do we think we want to do here? Do we think we want to just like put 2 pieces together and like just sew it on there?
Did anyone else have big puffy white fur hats that had these okay, that's just a question.
So
oh
ask
my
Amy.
God, William just showed up.
Oh, William.
He says, what the hell is this? Y'all doing fat birds without me?
So ask Amy
Amy.
if she thinks we should just like take like a part of this and fold it over like that and sew it on there.
Donna Karama says, sew in a circle and drawstring it up.
Sew in a circle and drawstring it up.
And Laura's saying maybe half of that much fluff.
Yeah, I think once we get it on there, I'll cut it.
And Amber Amy is saying if you have hot glue, just sandwich it on, which I think is what you were thinking.
Yeah, I don't have any hot glue. I've just got this glue that's like temporary fabric glue. I don't have like good glue. Sew in a circle and cinch it up. So should I cut it in a circle and then sew it in a circle? Like, should I cut like a little tiny circle here?
I think that just that circle that you've got.
That's too much.
Okay, well then maybe make it a smaller circle. Deb says, yes, in half, but a very small piece.
Okay.
William says, but Amy is a freaking magician. Nothing she does will be easy for any of the rest of us. That's true, William. Except for Mary Beth, because she makes everything look easy.
I'm going to be finding this fluff for years.
Sew
in a circle.
Yeah, Amy, y'all have done a great job trying to...
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys.
She was saying it's hard to verbalize crafting lessons in the chat.
Okay, let me find... I guess I need to find some white. Hold on.
Pity Pat says, cut a strip and then sew in half.
Yeah, that could maybe work too. Just like sew it like that. Just kind of do it on there. I'm gonna try the cinching thing.
Deb appreciates your cut, Mary Beth. The cut you made.
Good.
The circle cut. Good cut, she says.
Thanks. Well, look at that. First try.
You were getting so good at that.
Okay. So...
Yeah, Angela, she let an F-bomb fly once.
So, I mean, I guess I don't have to have it on there yet. Right? I can just... Okay. Is it Deb who was giving me this idea? Or who was it? The cinching idea.
It was Donna Karamis.
Donna Karamis. Okay, Donna. So, I guess I don't have to have it like sew onto anything yet, right? Can I just like sew back and forth and then put it on there and cinch it? And then like...
You can attach after.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Laura's yelling, wait.
Oh.
Laura, what is it? Unless she's talking to somebody else.
I'm waiting, Laura.
Yeah, William, you missed a bleep. Donna says, stitch in and out a running stitch.
Okay.
We're still waiting for Laura to tell us what we're waiting for.
Yeah. Laura said wait. Man, I'm going to be finding this fluff for days.
Mm-hmm. We'll just think it's the cat's fluff. He's got the same kind of fluff.
Laura, I'm going for it. You had your moment.
Laura, if it's urgent, just call my phone.
Okay. Okay, wait. I need to make a knot in the end. I've learned that.
Yes, you are learning. You are a quick learner. $83 people.
Nice. Welcome, everybody.
Both ends, and Amy says.
Like tie knot in both ends?
Yeah, tie a knot in both ends, I guess.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, that's what she says. I don't know anything about sewing. Tie both ends together.
What?
Tie both ends together, she says.
I can't be expected.
Is that the devil doll that came with the janky haul my favorite snowman came from? Probably, William. Donna says, yes, knot together the ends. Then your thread won't come out of the needle.
Oh, okay.
Double your thread and tie the ends together. Thank you guys. You all are awesome. Like, you are the best teachers. You're so patient and helpful. Everybody's just like joining forces to help you do this.
They really are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
Don't want to do what?
I don't want to tie the ends together. I just want, I don't know how. I'm scared. I'm just going to start doing this.
Brenda says, you're doing great with all of us throwing suggestions at you.
Thanks.
Okay, you're below the screen.
Okay, sorry.
Let's go.
It's hard to see where I've been.
Oh.
What? Oh no. What? What did somebody say?
Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. Laura is texting me now, saying that we're not getting her messages.
What's wrong?
She just says, I answered you way back before Amy. I don't know what she answered.
Oh, well, tell her that we don't know what's happening.
I'm trying to get to that, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Laura, no, I guess we're not getting your messages. We just saw you say wait, and then nothing until you said yes, William.
Oh, also, Laura, the camera that we're using is my phone, so I'm not getting any text at all.
Yeah, she's not, and you're out of screen. Move forward. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to help you.
Move forward. What if I just move this backwards?
Okay. Let's see. You're doing a great job.
Okay.
The snowman you named. Karen Radford says, I'm not single back and do it. You would just hold both pieces together and make typos. Make a knot like you do with the single piece. A knot like you do with the single piece.
Okay, so I've attempted to cinch this.
I mean, it seems like it's cinching.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like a little floof ball. Laura says, never mind, just trying to help with the thread. She won't lose her end if she doubles it and knots it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Laura. So my cinching thing didn't really work as like I thought it might.
Well, it kind of
So
did.
I'm just going to kind of like pucker this and stick this in there and then sew it on there. What do we think of that?
Your tail is kind of out of frame. Yeah, there we go.
So I'm thinking I'll just kind of like pucker this up, stick this in it, and sew it on.
Yeah. Seems good to me. Helen Melicor thinks your hands are pretty.
Oh, thanks, Helen.
I've been saying that. I agree, Helen. Donna says, go for it. Deb says, you can put a dab of glue in the center if you want to also.
Okay, don't be mad at me, but I think I'm going to get a different piece of this.
Oh, I liked what you did.
Yeah, I hear you, but...
I think it's going to work. What don't you like about it?
So, I want to be able to, like, sort of pucker this and pull it and put it together, but it's too thin. I feel like if it's an oval, I'll be able to... I want to be able to get the tail in here. I don't feel like I've got enough white.
But it seems like to me if you put the tail in there and then just sew these edges to the tail all the way around.
Yeah, I know, but I don't feel like... I feel like it'll be so thin. Like there's not much to work with there.
Yeah.
I feel like if it's an oval, I'll have more fabric to work with.
Mm.
So let me just try it.
Okay. Deb says, good idea. Laura agrees. She says you could wrap it around if it's an oval.
All right, let's see what this looks like. So here's what I'm thinking. Do it like that. And then...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you ask me. You've
let's
got
try
all
this
the
again.
good ideas, just like I've been saying.
All right, let's try this again. Oh my gosh, there's so much fluff everywhere. Okay.
Are you doing the knot thing?
I'm tying a knot on the end.
I think they're wanting you to double it up and tie the ends together.
I appreciate that, but I don't really know what that means.
And then you take, I guess, the loop that you've made and stick it through the eye of the needle.
What? Can you turn the fan on? I'm hot.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys, but I don't really know what that means. So,
You want me to show you what I think it means?
nope.
Nope. So, if you tied these two ends together down here,
Yeah.
you'd have this loop end on this side, and you would just thread that loop into the eye of your needle.
That's not what they mean.
I think it is. And then you would have a doubled up thread going through your needle. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
That's fine. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Cut off just a little bit of this.
William says don't make this too cute because he doesn't need anything else to wrestle Lisa Myers for. Okay. Karen says I don't think you're correct, Nikki.
Yeah, I agree, Karen. Thank you.
Okay, well, it's all I could imagine when people are saying to tie the ends together to double it up.
I think they're just saying to literally tie the ends together.
That's what I said. Tie the ends together.
Yeah, no, that's not what you said.
Okay.
Actually. Okay, I'll tie the ends together.
Thread the needle as usual, Laura says. Then pull the ends even and tie them. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's hard to tie this string. It's so thin.
You lay them down parallel to each other and make a knot as if one string.
Okay. Now they're tied together on the end.
Don't forget your thimble. That might help.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody, I see all your comments. I get it. And I think that we're just going for it at this point.
Going for what?
They're giving you tips on how to tie the knot at the ends of the thread.
Oh, okay.
But you're already in it, so.
This is not easy. I feel like I need... I'm going to put some glue in there.
Okay. Karen says, are you sewing it closed before you put it on the tail?
Well, I was sewing up one side. So this side over here is done. And now I'm going to go across here. And then I'm going to close it up over here.
I gotcha.
Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me. Laura says that's looking great.
Thanks, Laura.
Tamara says perfect.
Thanks, Tamara.
Karen says, "You're doing great. Give that devil some poof and he'll be done." That's right, Karen. We are almost done here. Brenda Bat says, "Getting that floof ball was a good idea. Fake fur is expensive." Yes, I agree. Plus, the way these originals look, the tail floof is kind of ratty looking, I think. So, we don't want it to look too perfect.
All right, so now I'm going to sew up this side. So, I went up that side, put it on. So now he's stitched up here at the top. And now I'm going to close it.
Sounds good. You could perform surgery after all this is said and done. This is like an episode of Grey's Anatomy.
It really is.
Thank you guys for sticking with us, hanging in there for almost 3 hours.
I can't believe this is taking so long.
I can't either.
I really didn't think it would take nearly this long.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, you've been going pretty fast. I feel like you've been going at a pretty steady clip. It's not like we've been goofing off. It's just taking a lot longer than I expected. But thank you all for hanging in there. We still got 80 of you. We appreciate it. Deb says, "Vintage ER, new show idea."
Yes.
Karen says, "Crafting always takes time." I can see that, Karen. I'm getting that impression. It's not for the faint of heart or for the for novices.
Oh no, I messed up.
Oh.
I was trying to tie a knot and I messed up the thread.
Interesting.
I think it's okay.
Amy says, "Looks great, MB." Donna says, "That's why handmade items deserve the money they are given." I agree. Laura says, "We've picked up 20 viewers in the last hour."
Some of my loops didn't do very good.
Yeah, how did that happen? That's special.
I don't know.
So really, when this is all said and done, you can market it not only as this vintage devil, but also as a handmade Mary Beth piece.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
He's half handmade by you and half vintage.
And 100% referred, or not referred, like 100%, what am I trying to say? Helped by our flock.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that is great.
Okay, last question. Do you feel like I should trim this?
He needs an MB tattoo.
I feel like I should trim this.
Deb says, "Nice job." Let me see. I mean, I don't think it's too terribly long. Donna says I'd leave it. Deb says trim it. Karen says no. Brenda says keep it. Amy says leave it.
I'm going to do just a little.
Laura says no trim. But you're doing it anyway. Jennifer says leave it. Debbie says leave it. You keep trimming. Now you're giving it a haircut. You're giving it a style. It's not bangs. move it down a little. There we go.
I did it. Look, guys, I did it.
He's a little, move him down.
I did it.
You did the hell out of that. I cannot believe that. Enough trimming, Antique Bird Lady said.
Okay, I'm
She
done.
came out of the lurk. She's been lurking. She came out of the shadows just to say, stop trimming that tail.
I'm done, I promise.
Amy says, don't give it bangs. Marie came out of the shadows also to say, stop touching it. You were really pissing people off. They finally started yelling at you. You've been worried this whole time they were going to yell. And they finally did. Great job. Woohoo, great job. Everybody is really impressed.
Yay.
I am really impressed. Everybody should be really impressed.
Oh, I'm really glad that's over.
I bet you are.
Okay. Whew.
Wow.
Thanks, everybody.
I can't believe that's finally, you did it.
Oh, my back, my neck and shoulders hurt
Oh,
now.
I bet. I am sure.
I was like all hunched over that for 3 hours.
God, that's intense.
Thanks, guys. So that's going to be available at the pop-up if anybody is interested.
They're giving you all the swung bases.
Thanks.
I mean, there's going to be a fight now for that at the pop-up. There's going to be like a stampede. Like they're going to be fighting over it.
Well, I'll have to price it accordingly with my 3 hours of work into it.
How do you price 3 hours?
I don't know.
I bet some of the crafters could give you an idea of how to price 3 hours of handwork.
I mean, there's no telling like how much time Amy puts into the dolls and things that she makes. I
Yeah.
just can't imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
No, don't send your sewing projects to me.
Amy says she can help you on Friday. Auction it.
Oh, yeah, I could. I'm going to take it to the pop-up, though.
You could auction it on Fat Bird.
Yeah, I guess I could. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I really appreciate all of your tips. I don't feel like I could have done that without your help.
No, it was a team effort for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
I'm really impressed.
Thanks.
Like I don't know why I would never doubt you, but I never would have guessed you could do that.
Yay. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for
I'm
hanging
glad
out.
I got that sewing machine going because that for the tail, I think it would have not looked good if I had tried to do it by myself.
The tail looks really sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Brenda Bat thinks that was fun. I'm glad we didn't bore you all too much. I mean, we obviously didn't because they stuck around like 80 people for 3 hours watching you sew. Karen says that was great fun. I guess I don't have to read comments to you anymore.
I can read them now.
I'm like so used to reciting.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes this crafting project.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me tag along.
Yeah, thanks for reading me the comments and
Yeah.
the suggestions and the help.
Sorry I drove you crazy about the camera.
You didn't. All right, friends. I hope that all of you have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Eat lots of turkey. I hope you're doing lots of fun things with your families.
And I hope all of you know that I'm thankful for you
Yes.
this Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Very much so.
We are thankful.
Yeah, Amy, I can't believe we're going to see each other.
Yay!
Yay. All right, guys. Have an awesome Thanksgiving with your families. I hope that you have a nice weekend as well. Do some shopping on Friday. Support your local businesses on Saturday.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And stay tuned.
stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. We'll see you next time.
Bye.